Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. You're tuned into Hot Topics Pop-Up Show. So listen, this is a pop-up show that um, it's an interactive show that we've created to provide exposure for ministries, small business, gospel artists, everything in the middle. It's just a pop-up show so that we can provide exposure. And tonight I have a special guest on. He is one of my favorites. We know the routines. When you come in, please hit the love button. Hit the love button, which is the heart, and also share the stream. We are broadcasting live via Facebook and YouTube. So we're broadcasting via two outlets tonight. We want to send a shout out to our proud sponsors, which they are in the link. The links are in the bio, which is the email address and also booking. So we want to send a shout out to Gillian Nicole. As you know, she paid the cost to be the ghost. That is Sylvia, guys. Her email address and the booking to book for your taxes is in the link. So you can contact Sylvia at Gillian Nicole for all your tax needs. However, she does more than just taxes. Also, we want to send a shout out to a good friend of mine, which is I am the host, the second annual Glaze and Community Service Awards, which is Friday, March the 6th, 2020. I am the host, and the guest keynote speaker is Dr. Sylvia Sharp. The tickets are $25 in advance. This will be in the great city of Belle Glade. So if you're not doing anything, please stop by and show some support. Sorry, we're checking the volume. Please stop by and show some support to Ty Hanna for his special event. Also, I am also a promoter on the event of the 2020s. 2020s. This is the Pompano Beach Tiger Tail Festival, the gospel concert, Saturday, February the 22nd. We have some great people on this concert. This is at the Pompano Beach Amphitheater. I think they call it the AMP. I was there the other day, and it is a nice venue. So listen, you got John P. Key, Marvin Sapp, Otis Kemp, Gia Wire, Dwight Moment, Brothers Keeper, and Sincere. So this will be an awesome event on the 22nd in the evening. Come out and join them. Come out and hang out with them. Just a wonderful event that you can come out and join. And also, if you're not busy tomorrow night, it's a love thing, a night out for the grown folks. It's tomorrow night at Ala Arts Cultural Center, and it's at 365 Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. It's from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. And that is hosted by Aaron Wilson and Samara Stewart. So you're looking for something to do. You don't want to go to the restaurants. You don't want to be in the crowds. This is a place where the grown folks can hang out. There's no gospel music, but they will have comedy and they will have lots of fun, guys. So join them and join us on any events that we have brought to you. So tonight we have one of my favorite people. I asked him in the green room, "Hey, can you sing something for me?" Because this man can sing. Let me just show y'all his couple pictures. Whoa, Johnny Sanders. Johnny Sanders is hanging out with me tonight. He's going to be talking about an event that he has coming up, and we want to bring Johnny in without further ado. Let me show y'all again. Hold on. Whoa! Johnny Sanders. Look at that. Y'all better look. Y'all better look. So let me bring in Johnny Sanders without further ado. Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
You are hilarious. I'm doing well. How are you?
You like that? You like that, don't you? That's like Johnny Sanders.
No.
You look just like the picture. See, a lot of people don't look like their pictures, but you look just like the picture.
Well, with lighting, with some good lighting, I guess so.
Yeah, you look handsome like the picture. Look at
Well,
you.
thank you. Thank you very
Look
much.
very, very
I thank
handsome.
the Lord and my mom and daddy. Amen.
Amen. So listen, you got something wonderful coming up this week, next weekend, the 22nd, and I need you to tell everybody about it and tell us what's going on.
Yes, Kenya, I'm excited. It is actually the third annual Black History Gospel Music Brunch and Awards presented by the Miami-Dade Alliance of Gospel Music Professionals. This great organization has blessed me and allowed me to be a part of them and to serve as their president. And they take a little bit of abuse every now and again, but we work hard together to help to preserve and promote the history and heritage of gospel music. And so this great event is going to give us an opportunity to continue to do that.
All right. So listen, I know you got some wonderful things that are going on. I have had the pleasure of attending, I think all three. If I'm not, I think I've been to all three. I know last year was just awesome. Um, You had a bunch of people come up and sing, and we had a great time. And the food was
Yes.
good. I always ask, what is the menu? The food was great, and you know, I love the fellowship because I do love your church, and I love your
Well,
fellowship hall.
thank you. Well, we're growing
Let me
out
tell
of
you
it, though.
something. I see that, and
Yeah, this is really growing out of it.
and the pastor is just awesome. And she's like, "Oh yeah, have a seat, sit right." You know, so you don't get that warmth every day. So I just want to send a shout out to your church. What church you belong to? So let the people know.
That is Bethel Apostolic Temple, where the Reverend Dr. Carol Nash Nesta is the right reverend, the anointed called woman of God for this season and this hour, this dispensation of time.
All right, what is the address? So in case we want to drop by.
1855 Northwest 119th Street in the great city of Miami. Again, that's 1855 Northwest 119th Street in Miami.
All right. So listen, I want to personally invite everybody down. I will be there Saturday morning for breakfast. I'm coming for the awards too. I'll be there for that. But you
Yeah, I'm
know,
gonna say there's
anyway,
a lot going on, King. You just can't come for the brunch.
you know I'm there for the food. I'm there. You know that. You know, that's what I always tell people, there food, call me. Call
But
me.
it's gonna be awesome. We have some grits and eggs and bacon and sausage, some
Mm.
smothered chicken, some French toast, some biscuits, some pastries, and some juice and coffee and tea. It's gonna be really, really nice. You're gonna enjoy yourself.
See, I can feel I'm gonna be counting down the days to the smothered chicken and grits. They're gonna be like,
Yeah,
Kenya, what you going for? I am here for the
it'll bless your
singing.
life now.
I'm here for the fellowship. I'm here to network, but I'm especially here for the smothered chicken and grits.
Yes, yes, we
Uh-huh.
have. We actually have this. It's our second year of having multiple caterers, and these are actual catering companies. So we kind of pick what we like from each caterer and having them provide the foods we like from them. Not to say that other foods aren't good, but our favorites. You know, you go to a restaurant, you like all your food, but there's a favorite dish. And so
Mm-hmm.
we got our French toast coming from Nola Bites because Nola Bites has the popping French toast. We have the smothered chicken coming from Yvonne's catering because she is just all of that with the catering. And we have Kyler catering and takeout that's doing everything else, and they are doing a great job. And they've been with us for a couple of years now, so we're excited and look forward to it. But the highlight is not just the food. The highlight is that we're going to be honoring some great people. We'll be honoring folks that names that an artist that you may know, like Francine Illy Murphy, like the Reverend Kevin Desir, who's been out here forever, Minister of Music like Roger McPhee, as well as honoring Professor Alonzo Bain, which is a college professor here at Miami-Dade College, has been here for, teaching for at least 30 plus years. Actually, one of the original Fifth Singers, not original, but part of the Fisk University and Fifth Singers. And so history with us is going to be here. And of course, I can't leave out one of our honorees who's been singing for over 50 years, Lil Rev. Everybody pretty
Oh
much knows
God,
Lil
little
Rev.
Rev.
Lil Rev is one of our honorees.
Oh
Yes,
my
yes,
God,
yes. And then I can't leave out our vice president of the Miami-Dade Alliance. She's being honored as well,
Dr.
the Dr.
Brown.
Deborah Brown.
I
And
love Dr.
so,
Brown.
yes, and then our own local legend, they always tell the story that he was fired from the station for saying the name Jesus, and he came back many years later and bought the station 25 years ago. So we're going to also honor Bishop Victor T. Curry for his work in keeping gospel music alive and well as they continue to do. As you know, that's my station. I've worked there and continue to do things there. Our brother and our friend MJ is there, and so many
Yes.
others. And so we're going to honor Bishop Curry for he does so many things, but we're going to honor him specifically for his work in being the visionary and the general manager and the CEO and the founder of AM 1490 WMBM, the 24-hour gospel station as we know it now.
24/7 gospel. So listen,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just going to flash
Yes,
the
sir.
flyer real quick. So listen,
Yes.
this is the Miami-Dade Alliance of Gospel Music Professional, along with Chairwoman Audrey M. Edison, Miami-Dade County Board of County Commissioners present the third annual Black History Gospel Music Brunch and Awards honoring 2020 South Florida I'm sorry, I can't see the words. It says
Legend.
award legend awards recipient. I'm sorry, the yellow threw me off. Professor
Okay.
Alonzo Bain, which is an educated artist. Minister Kevin Duree, recording artist and director of music and Christian arts ministry. Minister Roger McBean, minister of music. Al, I know his name was Aldub. Lil Rev Davis, legendary gospel singer. Dr. Deborah Brown,
Yes.
minister of music and recording artist, evangelist Francine Early. Let me tell you something. That's my girl, Francine
Listen,
Murphy.
that's my sister, and she is awesome and incredible. And I told her I would not put her on the spot what I might have put her on the spot, but I try not to put her on the spot because she's being honored that night, that morning rather. So we might have to throw a microwave, but I try not to make artists because I
No,
know
when
how
you hear
that
me
is when you
say, so
can't
you hear
go.
me say, "Say, British,
Yeah,
Fred,"
yeah. Francine Murphy, international recording artist, phenomenal
and
artist.
Bishop Victor T. Curry, um, president, founder, general manager of AM 1490 WMBM Radio. So you have so let me see what you have. So listen, this is Saturday, February the 22nd, 2020, 9 a.m. at Bethel Temple Banquet and Conference Center at 1855 Northwest 119th Street in the great city of Miami, Florida, 33167. So listen, let me just the tickets are $30. Can we buy it at the door?
No, now this is the thing. I'm glad you brought that up because one thing that we have to realize, I'm an event planner outside of being an artist and all this stuff. I'm actually a professional event planner, did it for the city for many years and brought in many festivals and concerts and all kinds of stuff. So I've worked behind the scenes of putting stuff together as well as being the artist on stage.
Right.
Folks, we have to give caterers a number. We have to let them know how many people they're preparing for. We are not rich at the Miami-Dade Alliance, so we can't just arbitrarily throw out this number and say, give us food for 200 people or
Okay.
300 people. So we need to know that you're coming. So if you're planning on coming, we need you to go to that Eventbrite link that's on that flyer and to purchase your ticket. It's $30. And that's, of course, supporting. We're going to honor them. We don't just give them a piece of paper. We give them an award. That's something we have to pay for. We do make sure the venue gets something. We have to take care of catering. It's a lot of expenses for those of you
Trust me.
that produce events. We know, and so we want to prepare for you. We don't want to have you come and not have a place for you. So please, ma'am, please, sir, we are excited to have you. We're looking forward to having you join us, but we want to be prepared so that you can get fed.
So no
And we're
tickets
gonna
at the
run down the
door.
grits and eggs
So
and
what?
tell you.
When's the cutoff? Because you know I have to do the cutoff thing because I got a pop up
Oh,
trip that I just got in the itinerary for. So I have to jump on the plane for about
I
five
got you.
days.
I got you. So, I mean, if they can let us know by Wednesday,
Okay. So
by Wednesday,
I'm coming right. I'm coming. I got to check with my padre, Michael Lee, because he
okay,
is supposed to be out of town, but
okay,
we're trying to work on getting him back in town for that event. So we're
okay.
working on that. I said, Michael, you gotta figure out something because we gotta go down and support Johnny. So he says
Oh,
we working on. Delta's not as easy as Southwest.
listen, a lot of these airlines aren't, but then we appreciate the support, and we definitely want you guys to come and be a part. And if he can't, we understand because the life of an artist, we have to travel and do what we have to do, and so we want that to be done. But for everybody else,
Buy your
because
ticket by Wednesday.
yeah, because we plan what we gonna do on Wednesday night.
Okay.
We're not, unfortunately, we as a people historically, I tell people that even from promoting events, they're like, they put these things out and say, oh, it's $5 extra if you buy it at the door. They don't care because they don't decide. We as a people don't decide what we're gonna do until the last minute. It's 5 o'clock on a Saturday, and we just decide what we're gonna do Saturday night.
You're right, and that's just how we listen. Let me
That's
tell
just the
you, that's
culture.
just how we. And listen, let me tell you, as you know, I just did a concert, and I had people walk in and say, "Kenya, I'm here." I'm like, "But you told me you weren't coming." So it was like, so the list got longer and longer. So we know it as event coordinators and planners, we know exactly how it goes. That's why I'm letting you know I'm coming. So
Okay, no,
I'm gonna
we
try to
got
get
you
that ticket.
now.
I just want to make sure that I have three extra French toasts because
Well, listen. That depends on, because even though we're saying all of this stuff and we're encouraging people to go ahead and get their tickets, somebody ain't gonna do it. Somebody's gonna show up at the door, and we're gonna work really hard to accommodate them. But I'm trying to, if as many people as possible will go ahead and get their
Just getting their
ticket,
tickets.
and that would really, really, really help us out a great deal, so that we can plan for you, because we don't want folks showing up and then we've got to interrupt the event trying to place people.
Right, right. So, what else do you have? I mean, I know that last year was just so awesome. I'm still overjoyed, and I have this memory thing where I can tell you that happened all the way down the line. Like
Oh
you
wow.
had the singing, and Dr. Brown called everybody up, and y'all did the charge to keep, and ever since then, like because
Uh,
I rarely go to Baptist churches, so we don't sing a charge to keep. So
oh
when I
well,
heard it, I was like, oh my God. So now I walk around the house singing the charge to keep. So I
God
fell
is
in love with
growing
that
high.
song. That from that, I love the way you guys presented the Elaine Nelson and her what is the pastor from the ship? What was his name?
Yeah, Reverend Gaston,
Gaskin,
a
Reverend
great
Gaskin.
partner, the great friend, Reverend Gaston E. Smith from the wonderful Friendship, Miami.
Yeah, he was so there was so much going on. The food was magnificent. It was a great event from the beginning to the end. It's just
Well, thank
that's
you.
why I said that's why when I said about okay, I got to get to Miami that morning. I got to get to down because it was just awesome, and I'm looking forward to a high time in the Lord. And it wasn't just an award show; we did have a great church service, and that's was it.
Absolutely.
We did had a great church service, and it was awesome. And we love you down here in this part of South Florida, um, Palm Beach County
Likewise.
area. I was trying to get everybody to come down with me, but it's a conflict because I got to be back in Pompano to the Marvin Sapp.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't bring everybody because it would just been I got to leave you and go straight to the app. So
Understand.
I
Understood.
apologize, but we are going to help you push it going forward so that we can continue to do it. But listen, is there anything else you have going on? I know you be at Nola Bikes. I know you be singing. What else you got
Yes,
going
yes.
on?
Actually, I have Nola bites. I'm gonna when we finish this interview, I gotta run and go and meet with my engineer and everything, so we can get the show ready for tomorrow night. We're doing the love set
Woo!
at Nola bites for Valentine's Day. So I've got that show going on. Then, of course, it's always stuff to do. So I got rehearsals. I got stuff I can't talk about yet, but it's coming real soon, real soon.
So what you
Uh,
singing tomorrow night? Sing a little bit what you singing tomorrow night.
well, I'm going to be singing some songs that's not necessarily on the gospel playlist.
I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm here for Luther.
For so long for this night, I pray that a star will guide you my way to share with you this special day. There's a ribbon in the sky for our love. So stuff like that.
Oof.
Do a little bit of that.
You make me want to move my wedding day up.
You know what? Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to call you for a budget. I'm gonna have to move my wedding day up so Johnny can say "Ribbon in the Sky."
Yeah, so we'll do a little bit of that, and we'll do some. Have I told you I love you lately? Have I told you that you mean the world to me? That kind of stuff. We'll do that.
I'm ready for it. Listen, so I'm on this end for Valentine's Day, but I wish I could join you. But I do want to congratulate you on all your endeavors and everything that you're
Thank
doing.
you.
And I want to congratulate you on the alliance and us keeping it going. This is a very touchy week, and God is sending us through it this week, and we yet
Yes,
praying for the Hendricks family.
yes, yes,
Again,
yes,
this is 2 years that we have not been with our brother. So we
yes,
want to just again, we're yet praying for Christina and the family and the kids. But we want to
absolutely,
say that the good thing about it is that we remain a family.
absolutely,
We
and
remain a family.
that's what
So
it's
this,
all. That's what it's all about. And the sooner we all learn that we are stronger together, which is our motto for the alliance, stronger together. And so once we have really submitted that and committed to that as individuals, and we begin to work together, there's nothing that we can't do. There's nothing we cannot achieve. There's nothing that we can't conquer when we're working together. And so I look forward
Amen.
to doing that. And so I thank you for your support of keeping this going and allowing us a platform to share what we're doing. The Miami-Dade Alliance is 3 years strong, and we are looking forward to many more because there's work to be done. You know,
Hmm.
they're saying that gospel music is taking the same road or going down the same path as disco music, which we know we don't have disco music anymore, other
Right.
than from a nostalgic standpoint. And we know gospel music is so much greater and so powerful and so influential and has really laid the foundation for so many other genres of music that there's no way that we can allow it to become a just a memory. So we're
Right.
working hard to do that, and I love all the worship stuff, and I love all that. But it's still something about that gospel sound, and it's still something about the gospel message in the form that we do it as a people and have done it as a people that deserves to remain and deserves to thrive in this season. So that's what my mandate is. That's what our mandate is as leaders in the Alliance and now in the Gospel Industry Network and every other entity that we work together with to keep
Right.
this music alive and well.
That's right. So listen, I'm gonna let you go because I know you got a lot to do and you got to plan the award show and you got to plan the food because you know I'm on the food side. If you need me to,
Well, I got some peach cobbler I got to make tonight too. I told some people I have some peach cobblers for them tomorrow, so I got to make some. Got to go and make my dough up and stuff and make my peach cobbler.
well, I'll be sitting at the table right behind the representative table, and I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
sit out so I can video. So you can just sneak me just a little pan. You ain't got to tell nobody that you sneaking me peach
Listen,
cobbler. And I'm gonna
yeah.
put it in my bag, and then we that between me and you about the peach
Listen,
cobbler ministry.
all
So
I
if
can do,
anybody
I'm
asks you,
trying
I'm gonna
just
say
to
mind
make
your
it.
business, like the Bible say.
See, I'm trying just to make it and not eat it because you know I've been on my plan. I lost my mind sometime last year and just started eating all kind of crazy stuff for the first of the year. Look at you, you so busy they calling you already. So I had to go on my
Listen,
plan.
that's how they listen. I think every night at 8:22, 8:30, the phone starts ringing, but that's fine.
That's
That's
fine.
love. That's love. That's how it works here. It
That
just rings.
that
It
is
just
love.
rings
That is
because
love.
we broadcast from home. Before I was broadcasting in the office, and I say, wait a minute, I can broadcast free in my living room. Everything's still
That you
paid for.
can.
Yes,
That you
sir.
can.
That is. I can be home. I can, be home with the family. My daughter's running back and forth doing her homework. So it's like you right here and you got to go nowhere and drive back. So I've
That makes
learned
sense.
I've learned to multitask as a mother.
That's good. You know, we all have to figure out ways to do what we do better and more efficient and more effective, and that's what God is all about. So
That's it. That's it.
that's
So
good.
listen,
You in the wheel.
that I know a lot of people say, "Do you got kids? You always traveling." She alright. She alright. She alright. So listen, I need you to tell us how can we find you. Any closing remarks? Because like I said, I don't want to hold you long because the now that you say that you making a peach cobbler, that's more important than anything else
Oh
at
yeah,
this
that won't
present.
take that long. Yeah. I gotta make, like I said, I gotta make that dough up from scratch. You know, and like my banana pudding. You know, it's not
Oh
that I don't
God.
use that Jello gelatin. You gotta take them egg yolks and you gotta take that
Oh,
carnation milk and you got to make it the real way. Cause I grew up. My mother was from South Carolina. My father's from Georgia. So I grew up with some real cooking folk. That's why I have these issues with this weight sometimes. Cause I be trying to, you know, it's a battle. It's a battle. The struggle is
oh.
real. But they can hook me up. Of course, you know, we're on Facebook for all the, as the young folks like to say, we got to do Facebook for all the old people. So we're still considering us the old people. So we're on Facebook. You can get Johnny Sanders Gospel, Johnny Sanders. I'm on Facebook. But also you can get me on Instagram at Johnny Sanders 305 and on Twitter at Johnny Sanders underscore. So not the hyphen, but the underscore, Johnny
Underscore.
Sanders underscore. So you can get me there. Those are the three platforms that I am on, and I do respond. Be nice, be kind. If not, I do clap back,
Ooh.
but not too hard in Jesus' name.
That's my listen. I learned
Yeah,
listen, you don't have a clue. I have grown up. I just want to say this to you, and I know that I used to be rough around the edges, and all y'all thought I was just, but I learned this weekend I have grown up
yes.
because
Life does that for you.
a lot of things I would have said, I was like, okay, just let me work that out. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Let me. So I learned that I have matured
Absolutely.
because the
You
things
know,
that I, oof,
the thing that we used to do, and I look at that now. I'm a little better. I had a brother come at me one time after Jazz in the Gardens. I made a comment about an artist, and he went in on me
I
about
remember
I'm a
that.
legend, and this person's a legend, and you don't talk. I said, no, I can talk about my experience and what I experienced. He said, oh, and he went to trying to insult me and call all kind of names, and
Yeah.
you trying to be a star, and da 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 da. I said, bro, I'm not gonna mention your vocations. But anyway, um, but we
That's your
do it.
opinion,
It's
though.
all in fun. I'm just being silly, y'all. It's all
Listen,
in
this is
fun.
what
We
it's this
definitely
this platform is a very. If you watch all the shows, this is the probably the most serious that we've ever been because we
oh
I'm basically I'm a clown all day because that's what
listen, laughter is good medicine. And with all the things we're dealing with in life, you might as well laugh. You gotta allow yourself to enjoy the moment and live for it. We only get one on this side. And so we have to enjoy these
we have
moments.
to
So
we have to
reach
we
out
have
to
to.
me. I'm available. I'm available for bookings, for engagement speaking engagements, for planning events. I'm available for it all.
And singing at your wedding, the ribbon in the
Oh
sky.
yeah, I've been doing weddings and stuff for years. Black people don't want to pay these days. I'm trying to
I
understand what
know.
that's about. They just want you to come and they want you clean and in your nice clothes and nicely shaven and smelling good with your nice expensive perfume and colognes, and they want you to drive your car or fly to them, and they don't want to pay you. I don't know what that's about. I'm trying to figure that out,
You'll never
but
figure it out. I'm
I'm
a
trying to.
promoter. I'm
I
a
got a call
promoter.
today and it's like, we don't have any money, but we want someone to come and do. I'm like, wow, that's interesting.
At least they was upfront and honest from the beginning.
They were. This is true.
That's it.
Because I've
Listen,
had it
my
where they did all
whole
that and then they renege. So you're right. You're
yeah,
absolutely right.
they was upfront. Look, I got no money, but I want you to come say like
I
me,
want you to
right?
come. I want you to come and do that. And occasionally we do that. But listen, y'all, I got a mortgage. This is a house. I got a mortgage.
Listen, listen,
I got cars outside. I got stuff that's got to be paid for.
listen, listen. Did you not know that my transmission went out a week before my concert, and I'm sitting
Oh
at the
Lord.
dealership like on the van. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh God, do I get to continue this award show? I fix my transmission. I said, just go ahead and put it in the shop, and we'll get it out. We'll get it.
He'll make a
He's
way.
he'll make a way.
People
He'll
don't
make a
know.
way.
People don't understand. I laugh and I see some of our and a good antidote for some of our younger artists. They look and they see what they perceive as people who doing well or they have a name or have had some success in the area, and they get jealous or they feel some type of way. There's a price, In the words of my friend CC Winans, you don't know the cost of the oil in this alabaster box. And so you don't
They think it's
understand what people have to go through. You see, someone said, I can't think of who it was, but they said, you see the glory, but you don't know the story.
exactly.
And
They'll know the
so
take. They'll know the take.
you don't know what it takes. And so you don't know what it takes to be someone. You don't know what they have to go through. You don't know what they have to face. You
Mm,
know what they have to overcome. You don't know the challenges and the warfare. You don't know any of that. And so it
right.
behooves us to not. The scripture lets us know to not be envious and jealous because you don't know what people are going through to have
Mm-mm.
what you think you want, and you really
Mm-mm.
don't want it. Sometimes if you really knew what they had to do and what they was going through, you really wouldn't want it.
Listen, let me tell you something. These artists, and I'm going to go live and probably talk about it. They're not understanding, and I keep it real. There's the ego and the humbleness is just gone.
Oh,
Everybody feels entitled. Like I'm here, I need to walk straight on the stage and sing, and when I sing, I'm rolling this amp off. I'm rolling it to my car, and I'm leaving. What about the days of you coming in on time and leaving when it ends? There's no more of
mm,
that. There's no more
mm,
of that. There's no more supporting. The support is only when your group is singing, and and
yes,
and the thing is just they don't want to put in the work, and they don't understand
no,
that there's more than just leaving it on the floor. There's a background story. There's classes. Listen, I'm in class
mm,
every Tuesday with the industry. I'm traveling all these workshops, and they don't understand that they think it because they have a manager that makes them an artist.
No, no,
They don't
no,
make you. They don't make you an
no,
artist.
no.
They make you a person that sing very well. That has somebody that don't know what they're doing because they not going anything learning. And just same thing with the Stellars. You know, I was in this course with the Stellars, and they
Mm-hmm.
said, "Hey, the way it's changing now. You know, don't put your
Oh
eggs
yeah,
in one basket. Yeah, it's no longer going by the charts. It's going by this, and that." So I called
yeah.
everybody that I knew. I said, "Hey, listen, they're changing the way this is working. Get your streams up. Use your app venue." Told everybody all this stuff. Guess what they did? Oh no, it's charting. It's charting. Guess what? So they didn't make it to the Stellar panel because guess what? They abruptly changed the way they calculate.
Well,
But
they
no one
don't
is
know the backstories, and I sit back and I see a lot of people, and it's easy. I've always said this. It's easy because I'm a Billboard charting artist.
right,
But I was Billboard charting artists when they were calling it was a thing called the R&R chart,
right,
which was radio and retail. So they matched
right.
what how they were playing my music as well as how people was buying the music.
Mm-hmm.
And so that then you were in Billboard or you were on R&R, not the indicator charts, not the not no they were doing
Reoccurring.
and so I look at everyone and I stay silent because you know when you say stuff people get offended and they think you're trying to comfort them and you in you know everybody with this time you jealous. I ain't jealous of no. Listen, I have been on the stage with the best because our gospel artists very rarely change. Hello. So I've been on the stage with the best of them. Know many of them, not just know them in passing, got the phone numbers on the phone and talk occasionally with top charting artists in this industry that are friends of mine. I've been in various places around the world on all kinds of stages, television, um, 10, 15, 20, 30,000 people out in the audience, been there. So I ain't jealous. I ain't got no issue. As they say, I don't have no dog in this fight. But unfortunately, folks, when you try to tell them things, they get offended. They start, oh, you jealous of
Right.
me, you're jealous of me. No, I'm a little older now, and I'm realizing that y'all, it just really it just
Yeah,
ain't.
but they don't
It just,
understand it's changing though. You know, I told the group on Saturday, I
absolutely.
say, man, listen, you guys are awesome. You guys just need to go back in that. Oh, well, my uncle who's been in the business for 30 years. I said, let me
There
tell you
you go.
something. Your uncle that been in the business 30 years ago, it changed yesterday.
It has
Everything that
changed.
happened 30 years ago does not happen today. Oh, well, he's going to help me. I said, well, you're going to remain in your same state that you're in because it is changing. It's forever changing. And wake up in the morning
Yeah.
and Billboard is sold to this one and this one and this one. And if you're not staying up on it, then guess what? You'll be right here in the same city trying to wonder why you're dropping all these singles, but you're not going nowhere. Then you mad when you see people on these charts. Well, they think they're better than me. No, they're listening to
No,
some people and they're basically
they're doing
they're
that, and they're spending some money and some time and some energy because people don't understand that that's just being an artist is not enough.
that's
There's
it.
an investment piece. You have to learn, like what you're saying. You have to put the time in to learn this craft, but also learn the industry. And that's one of the things I do in another organization I'm part of, the Diaspora Arts Coalition, that's going on in its 22nd year. We actually, and it's not a gospel organization, it's just for any artist. We actually train artists and teach them because we found out that artists are really good at whatever their art form is, but
Hmm.
they suck at business. They suck at professionalism. They suck at just character and integrity.
Oh
And
God.
so we're
Mm.
teaching them the need for you to be well rounded, that you can't just say anything to anybody or take engagements and not show up, or you don't know how to write a letter properly. You're just all sort of things that are affecting them and keeping their artistry from moving to the next level. And so that's a passion of mine, and that's a passion of many of the board members and members of the alliance as well, because we want to make sure this genre of music, if we say we rep the King of Kings, we'll rep the Lord of Lords. Does not he deserve the best?
Yeah. Mm. And
Can't
that's
we
my
give him the
passion.
best? And
Mm.
so we should have integrity from our bishops and our pastors. Yes, I got stories from checks on accounts that don't exist, from bishops and reverend doctors. And I got the stories. That's unfortunate. But me as a person, I try to make sure I don't get conveniently sick because you booked me for $1,500, but then while I took your booking, about 2 weeks before your booking, I got a $5,000 call. So now I got to call you back yeah, I don't have. You know, that happens all the time. Integrity is you got to let that go. That 5,000 look real good, but if you have an engagement already, you've already put your word out, and those folks have already invested. You need
Right.
to have integrity. So it's a lot of things that people don't understand. Where other people trying, oh, I got to go get my bag. I got to go get that bag. No, that's one time. That's a bag. Yes. However, you need to be a person of your word. You need to do what
Right.
you said you're going to do. And so there's a lot of different things that
Right.
we can go through and we need to touch on. But hopefully
But we have
people
to
will
sit
come.
down and do that because let me tell you something. People don't realize that networking and building relationships is better than any bag you can get because that relationship may put you in rooms and open doors that basically you cannot open yourself. I basically stayed
Money
in
can't
South
buy
Florida
it.
for let me tell you something. I stayed in South Florida for many years. And one day Pepe Hendricks says, Kenya, you gotta go out of town. And I said, well, why can't I just go to the stuff that we have? Because I thought that going to the Alliance stuff and the Gill stuff in Florida was fine. He said you have to leave Florida and go network and go into rooms with these big people. I started going to Atlanta. I started going with the Alliance. I started going with the Gin. I just told people I left here going to Tennessee. I had $50 in my pocket
Hmm.
when I went to the gym. No ticket to nothing. When I got on that plane, I went with faith. Johnny, I
Yes.
tell you, I had $50, but I had
Yes.
my rental car, I had my hotel, I had my plane tickets for a week from Sunday to Friday. $50. They gave me $10 a day to eat.
Hmm. Yes.
No ticket to nothing. When I got to Tennessee, I drove. Now wait a minute, I had to drive from Atlanta to Tennessee. Now how are we gonna put gas in this rental car?
Hmm.
I still went on faith.
You make a way.
When I got there, the doors started opening up. Bishop said, "Hey, do you want to go with me to this class?" I say, "It's booked." He said, "I got an extra ticket." I went into the class and met all the people with all the movies and the different
Yes.
things, and I was
Yes.
with them. And then the next day, he said, "I got a ticket for you, so you can go over to the luncheon." I said, "The luncheon?" He said, "Yeah, the luncheon." So I went to the luncheon. Then I ended up going to the artist meet and greet. Then I got a ticket to the Dubs. I got so what happened was because I stepped out on faith
Hmm.
and
Yes.
I went through doors that no man couldn't open. And now I built
Exactly.
relationships with these people that now I can call. I call her son and say, "Hey, son, I went to your birthday party. You want to come on?" He came on from the Root magazine last week. Doug Jackson.
Exactly.
So now you built relationships, with Sidney Scott, because he couldn't walk and I went and got his food for him. So you build relationships with people that now know you. And
Absolutely.
artists thinking that singing locally is going to get them. I don't know where they think they're going
Listen,
to get it from. I don't know where they're
I
going to get
got
it
in
from.
trouble many years ago because I had someone say, we had some people here made some jokes about, oh, y'all calling yourself international, and oh, y'all want to be international wonders and local blunders. Somebody said one time. I just laughed. Somebody called me and said, I think they talk about you. I said, who cares? I said, at the end of the day, I'm not an international artist because I've traveled over almost 20 times now overseas. I'm an international artist because I have been on record labels, released music
Right. And you're being
in,
played.
in Italy and France, being played, not
Being
music that was recorded
played.
here, music that was recorded there,
Right.
that was released there, that charted there and doing well there. And
Right.
so, you know, people, I used to say to them, y'all can have South Florida, y'all can have Miami. And people get offended. And I say, I'm not trying to be offensive. I just realized there's a whole world out here, and you may not like my singing. You may not love me. You may not think I'm an artist, or that I meet whatever bar you have. But there's somebody out there that God has already prepared to receive my ministry that He gave me, to receive the music that He gave me, just like He's given other people music and ministry for folks to receive from them. And so until you get outside of your local area and you get a chance, it also allows you to get your face cracked too. Because we
Right.
need a lot of our artists need to go get our face cracked. I'll never forget, I was on the charted on the charts, music playing everywhere. I'm the headliner. Went to the city, got there. I'm backstage, and I always tell people I wanted to come out, but they're like, no, 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 you don't want you to come out here because people. I'm like, listen, I want to come and support the other artists. I'm coming out. I had a 12 or 13-year-old little boy that shut the place down. I'm talking about
Mm.
rips and runs and stuff. I've had this one young lady who came and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad to meet you. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And I gotta get you a CD. I want you to sign it." And I said, "I need your CD because this girl was cold. You got to get your face cracked." And I
You
told
realize
the
that you're
promoter,
not
I said, "What?"
it.
I told her, I said, "Why did you call me?" I said, "These these sure can sing for real, for real." And so you got to go and realize that as great and as wonderful as you think you are, there's some other folks out there
That can sing better
that
than
ain't
you.
that ain't even recording, they have no interest in recording, who just in the back corner of their church somewhere that can riff and run you stupid. I'm talking controlled, the good stuff, not just any the raggedy edges runs. I'm talking about the ones with control from the top to the bottom, from the beginning to the end, kind of runs.
Ain't that something?
Yeah,
And they best kept secret, but then you got people that can sing a little bit that went into the studio and have okay, we gonna go. You know, I've been
got
outside,
their
but we go.
manager.
Yeah, got
They
their
got their
manager, their
manager, and you got to
cousin,
pay them $1,000 to come around the corner to come sing at your church. Okay,
and
then.
and then listen, they ain't got no draw.
That part. And well, that's a whole nother subject because now I got to talk about all the free events that we've been having that's killing our market and making people think that they don't have to play for gospel music. So it's devaluing our industry, and that's why our artists can't work and make a living because we have taught our local people that they don't have to pay for gospel music. And I love all our churches. So I don't want to beat up on no church. I love all our churches and all of these other wonderful entities that bring in gospel artists and make it free. But unfortunately, that has degraded. When's the last time Beyonce came and had a free concert?
Yeah, but you can't put some of these people on the same platform because they just
No,
not
no.
humble.
I'm just giving an idea
Yeah,
to say
I know you
what
saying because
what
these
what
people not humble. These people, that's a whole nother. That's we got to come back another day
we gotta do
and
that another day. So we talk about
because
the alliance, we talk about our
yeah,
events.
and shit.
February
Yeah, because
22nd,
listen, you have to come
9 a.m.
back
Join
and
us.
this platform holds 6 people. We can have a conversation because listen, the thing about the conversation is, and this is it. This has to be had, and I know that I'm going to step out and put my neck on the line, and I'm gonna have a conversation because there's so
It's a
many
hard
things.
conversation.
It's a hard conversation. People ain't gonna like me, but that's all right because I had went down to these people and got this little license, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's in my wallet. So
Yeah.
I ain't scared, but it's the thing is somebody has to say it because you're dropping all these single, and you only sold 20.
Well, that's a whole nother conversation,
That's
and
all.
that's good. I don't want to discourage people because that's an investment piece. I think one of the most important things about that is you should invest in yourself. If you believe that you're called to this, once you've established that God has called you to it, then there's investments and there's things that you do to move yourself to the next level. I think wisdom says speak to folks who can give you insight, credible people, not your mom and them, because mom and them love you, and they're gonna just tell you that
You
the
don't
picture is
lie.
great and the music. Well, I'm trying to say it nicely, Kenya. Mama, mama, them, auntie, them, girlfriend, them, husband, them, they gonna lie to you since you just want to put it out that way. They gonna lie to you because they love you and they don't want to hurt your feelings. But you need to listen to some folks that have some industry insight, and knowledge, people that are in the industry that's involved, that know what's going on. Because as you said earlier, it's changing I won't even say every day, every 12 hours.
It's where you're
There's new,
changing.
there's new innovation. There's some new thing that's being done. There's a new way that they're tallying things. Or there's a new platform that's being used. And now everyone's looking at this as the new wave that's going to take this to the next level. And so you got to stay abreast. And we are all always should be in a posture of learning because this industry is ever evolving and ever changing.
Well, listen, I done held you up 45 whole minutes, and I want you to
Yes,
get to know the bites because I want to make sure that my French toast is popping on next Saturday, and
that's
I
that's
want to
yes.
make sure that you get the peach cobbler for tomorrow, and
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that too. Yeah.
then a secret one that you just gonna come slide on the table. I'm gonna slide it in my bag. I'm gonna say, touch. The Bible said, First
Listen.
Thessalonians 4:11, mind your business. So if
Yeah,
anybody asks you,
don't get
say,
that preach cup is gonna be going so fast. I'm doing two. I'm doing two for two different people. That's gonna be going so fast, please.
well, if you think about little old me, I really don't need to be eating because I realized that they took a picture of me Saturday and I was like, oh my God. It was like, oh, it's supposed to be sentimental. I said, well, it was sentimental. It made me realize I need a gym.
I've told you the last about 6 to 9 months. That's why I went back. I said, I can't do this. I was singing, I was booked on New Year's Eve and I was singing at the church and I went to rail back and hit a note and I said, oh Lord, I
Mm-mm.
did it. But it was a little strange. I said, oh, we got to get this together.
Yeah,
This is not good.
we're gonna do this together. We're gonna lose weight together. So Adrian Wilson just chimed in and said hello. Hello, Adrian Wilson. Everybody knows Adrian Wilson. He's from South Florida. Listen, Adrian can sing too, but you sing. So
Well, you
listen,
know
I
what?
wanna Adrian is the DJ of all. He's the DJ of all DJs. He's a gentleman DJ service out of South Florida. He is also the minister of music right here in South Florida. So we love Adrian. But listen, I'm gonna let you go because I was supposed to hold you for 30 and I got you for 45. We're gonna come back and bring some friends along so that we can enjoy this platform and talk about the industry because this is what it's about. I have the hot
Absolutely.
topics so that we can basically talk about what's going on in the community, the news, the industry, everything from beginning to end. I tell people that this is not only a gospel platform, this is just a platform. We
All
bring
right.
we bring regular promoters on here. I had a comedian on here one time and someone said you shouldn't bring them. I said it says hot topics. It doesn't say keep it real in the gospel. It doesn't say anything else, but it says hot topics.
Well, we don't understand, unfortunately, that this is part of the multiple streams. And how are we going to reach the world if we stand in the church shining light on each other?
Amen.
And so if we're the light of the world and the world is in darkness as we see and know, we sing to each other. We have to figure out ways, innovative ways to take our gospel outside
Mm-hmm.
the four walls and so that it can be received by people. And that's one of the things we have to really talk about and decide what that is. And so I'm not one of those people. I believe all music is either good or bad, for
Right.
example. And so if you're a gospel artist or if you feel that God is giving you gospel songs, but your songs don't necessarily have that church feel, or it sounds more R&B, or it sounds this, or you got a song that doesn't have the name Jesus in it, sing your song
Sing it.
because you have to be able to reach people beyond. Most people don't understand, didn't realize that Major's "This Is Why I Love You" was a gospel song. Yeah, this is
Mm.
why. Yeah, because I can't. I ain't get my falsetto tonight. You know the song I'm talking about, right?
That's what I'm like. Wait a minute.
Gospel
Really?
song. Gospel song. Promoted by nearly. Well, I don't know if she promoted that one, but she's promoting him. His second single she was promoting. Gospel song.
So you got
Yeah.
to bring you back, Johnny. This is
Gospel
let
artist.
me we got to bring you back so we can have a conversation. We're
But I
gonna
would
bring
say,
some friends
and
back.
I don't want to label people as gospel artists because people aren't labeling themselves as gospel artists. But that song was a faith-based song. Let me
Face
put
based
it that way.
song.
Faith-based song, which some people will get upset because they say, "Oh, don't say, gee, this is why I love you." You should have said, "This is why I love you, God. This is why I love you, Jesus." Yes, but there's nothing wrong with him singing the song the way that he sang it. He's reaching
Right.
a broad audience, and now when people do the backstory, they can find out about his faith. I don't ask my doctor if he knows the Lord. I don't ask
Hmm.
my mechanic if he knows the Lord. I pray for them that they do. I asked my mechanic if something's wrong with my car. Like you talked about your transmission. Did you ask him if he was saved? Did you ask the
Mm-mm.
dealership if they knew the Lord Jesus Christ?
I actually I went in praying when they told me it was a transmission. I
Yeah,
went in there.
but did you ask him if he knew Jesus?
No, I just
No. You asked him if he knew that transmission.
yes.
All right then.
I said
I'm
you
just
know this
saying.
transmission and don't have to tell my rap. I said we're gonna
I,
pray that
I'm
you don't mess up my rap.
I'm just saying now. The backstory is we have a conversation, then we can get to talk about our faith. And I think we have to open up doors. We have to find innovative ways. A lot of times when we look at the life of Jesus, he didn't just start talking about things yet. He opened doors. He had relationships with people. And then
Right.
he brought in faith. And then he introduced them to his father. And so we have to look at innovative ways to do that. And not and then we as artists and as yourself as a producer and a TV show and all the other great things you do as a promoter, have to figure out ways that I can maximize my reach
Right.
and tap into and be able to impact greater number of people. Now get into my faith. Because now
Amen.
when I got you, you fell in love with what I do. You're gonna be real happy when they fixed it. When I'm sure you was happy when they fixed the transmission.
Right?
Now I can talk to you about you because now we got a relationship. We can talk. Now we've already accomplished something. You
Right.
know.
Look at you preaching.
I'm just trying to say,
You
go
hey,
at the
you
very end.
listen.
He had a conversation with the woman at the well. He didn't go in and start condemning her and telling her about who he was yet. He told her, he just let her know, give me something to drink. No, we don't have no dealings. But if you knew X, Y, and Z, now he intrigued her. Conversation. Then she start, you know, hearing about her life from him. See, opening doors, start relationship. But I ain't gonna preach. We gotta go February 22nd at 9 a.m. All roads lead to Beth Apostolic Temple, 1855 Northwest 119th Street in Miami for the third annual Miami-Dade Alliance Gospel Black History Month Gospel Brunch and Awards. We are so grateful for our title sponsor, the chairwoman, Audrey M. Edmondson of Miami-Dade County Commission. And we are thankful for also for Nola Bites, one of our other sponsors, that's helping us to bring this great third annual event to fruition. Get those tickets on Eventbrite. Remember what I said, y'all. Don't just show up. If you show up, we're going to try to accommodate you. So I want to say not show up, but get your tickets so we know that you're coming. Okay? The link
Get
is
your
right there.
tickets.
Get your tickets.
Get your
Okay?
tickets. The link is in the bio. So Johnny, I want to let me show y'all again. Hold on.
You're right. You are very funny. Yeah.
Oh, Johnny!
That's why I was still on that. That's why I had to get back on that diet, so I look like that.
Johnny! You know, you
So
be
I
like,
gotta
oh
get that picture again.
my God,
Kenya, thank you so much. It's been a
Johnny!
pleasure.
Thank you. Listen, until next time, listen, bring your friends. We want to do a gospel roundup right here via the platform so that we can
Absolutely.
help
And
them.
so much. We went all off topic, y'all. We got so many things to talk about. There's so much stuff. Oh, I gotta give a big shout out to one of our media sponsors as well, Vision TV Online out of London, England. Our friends over there covered it for us as well. And so want to give a big shout out to them and just all of our patrons that's buying ads and souvenir book and all of our honorees. And, so many people are showing us love on this event. It's a great event. It is open to anyone. So come and be a part of it. Whatever ethnicity you are, if you want to learn more about gospel music and get a good taste of our culture, not just from the music, but even from the food. This is a great event for you to come and experience some good old soul food and some good old spiritual food in the form of gospel music on Saturday, February 22nd, 9 a.m. for the Miami-Dade Alliance third annual Black History Gospel Music Brunch and Awards. Thank you. I am Johnny Sanders, serving as the president, and I'm excited and look forward to seeing you.
All right, Jane. Thank you for joining me. I love you. I got to go. You got to go
Thank you.
too.
Love you. Gotta go.
All righty. All right. So God bless. Johnny Sanders was with us tonight. We want to say thank you. Listen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, but we do want to make sure that we send a shout out to our proud sponsors who make it possible for the Hot Topics platform to continue to go, which is the links are in the bio, which is Billionaire Co. Listen, she does more than just taxes, y'all. She does more than just taxes. Get you the code. The link is in the bio. Also, tomorrow night, join Samara, Stewart, and Adrian. They will be in the great city of Pompano Beach. It's a love thing, y'all. A night out for the grown folks. February 14th, 2020. Ally Arts Cultural, I keep saying Culture Center. Ally Cultural Arts Center at 365 Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in the great city of Pompano Beach. It is from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Also, Mr. Ty Hanna is hosting the Community Service Awards Friday, March 6, 2020. And I am the host. They got me hosting again, y'all. I don't know if people trust me with a mic, but they do. They keep trusting me with the mic. And we have, soon as you finish with Johnny and you go from Miami back to Pompano, I need everybody to come together for the Tiger Trail Festival. Listen, we got John P. Key, Marvin Sapp, Otis Kemp, Gia Wire, Dwight Moment, Brothers Keeper, and Sincere. This begins at 5 o'clock. Doors open at 4 o'clock. So if you're looking for something to do on next Saturday night after you leave the brunch on Saturday, join me. I am one of the promoters on the event, and we will be reporting live from there all day long. But just want to let you know, next Saturday morning before you go to see Marvin, I want you guys to stop at the Third Avenue Black History concert. I'm sorry, Black History Gospel Music Brunch and Awards. Like Mr. Johnny said, let him buy the tickets, guys. Buy the tickets online because he wants to be able to tell his caterers how much to eat. And either buy the ticket and don't come and eat your food. Uh-huh. And also next Monday night, we have Elaine Nelson. Elaine Nelson, her new book release from Elaine D. Nelson. Elaine Nelson, The Hidden Race. So Elaine D. Nelson will be joining me right back here on Monday the 17th. So tune in, hang out with us, and as a reminder, I'll be right back again because we got some more tickets to give away. So I'll see you guys later. Much love. We out.